Alright, so with this TIE Bomber build, the very first thing I'm going to do as soon as I spawn is power to engines, shunt my power over to engines, and start boosting and dead drifting in. Notice I'm boosting and holding the drift for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then boosting again. I try and keep the throttle above 190 for the most part, and whenever I need more boost, I'm just going to shunt again. This allows me to get out to the AI super fast. Almost too fast sometimes. Whenever you go to fire your primary weapon, you're always going to want to shunt back to your primary. So the overcharged rotary is super powerful, right? And with proper control of your primary fire with this build and boost usage, you can basically boost around like this infinitely, right? So all the time I'm basically in the act of dead drifting across the map. So this is the build I'll run when I'm running TIE Bomber for the entire match. It does all the cap ship damage I need and all the objective AI farming on defense. And a plus with this, the way I have this build set up, is it's really easy to manage, right? Like, you'll notice I'm not doing a lot of crazy power management. All I'm really having to do is control my drifts, control my fire, and shunt back and forth. This is how I get... Oh, that MC-75 decided I was dead. That's awesome. And surprising. So basically what this allows me to do is I can be super evasive when I want to, and I can do tons of damage. And it allows me to stay in the same build for the entire match, which is a huge deal. So at the end of the video here, I'm going to go through the cruisers and probably go show you a couple shield gen runs on the NC-75. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you the actual build so you can copy it. But like, I could be as evasive as I need to be with this build. And none of this is not utilizing multi-drifting. Only thing I'm doing is zero throttle boosting and shunting back and forth from my weapons and engines. And as you can see, I could do a pretty significant amount of damage. The only downside of this build with using rotary over standard lasers is if I do mess up and shunt wrong and run out of power, it is very, very hard to recover. Like, the freedom of movement with this build is super good. Like right now I only have 2 bars of boost, so I'm gonna have to do a little boost gasping to get out properly. When you're in the resupply, I like to charge a full tank of boost because I'm running slam engine, right? So I'll go ahead and charge the boost up and then put power back to weapons, because I can bank an entire thing of boost and then continue on my way. What I like to do when I'm attacking the MC-75 here, and I'll explain it while I'm doing it, right? I like to start on the left side, but in reality, I'm going to go hit that right side generator, right? So I feint to the left, hopefully I get this right on the first run, which I did not. It was kind of a bad angle, but it'll work, right? And then I swing around this way, poke in, Goliath's back up. I should be able to secure the shield gen. I might die here because I stopped. I could play less risky there and let a teammate finish it off for me, but obviously this is a custom game with just me in it. Also, if you shoot a Goliath at the ship, like right about there, you'll kill you can kill both tractor beams at one time. But that's how you would do a double shield gen run. Obviously, it's not going to work every time. There will be people shooting at you. There will be people pressuring you. And this is not in that kind of environment, right? It's just a custom game by myself.
Strategic superiority has arrived.
But yet again, you saw as soon as I spawned, power to weapons, shunt to boost, start boosting and dead drifting in. When you're at 2,000 out, you can actually dumbfire your Goliaths.
Has a lock on me. Close call. How dare you? Tractor beam.
If you do get stuck in the tractor beam, remember 0 throttle and boost is the easiest way to break it. And what I really like about the way I'm playing the build, like I get these super long drifts where I could just do tons of damage if nobody's pressuring me.
They're targeting me. An irregular result. That's a rebel tractor beam. Missile fired at me. Not ideal.
Alright, real quick after this, after we get back to the lobby and load out, I'll go over the actual components of the build now that I've showed you how to use it. As you can see, 72k cap ship damage. I did die 2 times while doing it, which is fair game for the game, right? I was also not protecting my life very well by going back and resupplying when I should have. And this build will be, it's great for both new, intermediate, and comp players. It's a great build. Ice Cleric from CA uses the exact same build. Let me pop in here. Switch to the Imperial hangar. Alright, here's my baby. My TIE Bomber baby. So, primary weapon is the rotary cannon, Goliath missile, multi-lock missile, chaff, reinforced hull, and slam engine. I like the rotary because, quite frankly, it does the most DPS. Goliath missile, great for AI farming, great for stripping turrets. Multi-lock missile is actually a ton of cap ship damage and also super useful for PvP and AI farming. You got your chaff because it's the best countermeasure in the game. There's really not another option. Maybe Seeker warheads, but chaff is just super good all around. Reinforced hull because you're a bomber and the more health the better. And this build revolves around the slam engine and being able to bank that boost. And so that is pretty much the build. So guys, thanks for coming by, and it was a lot of fun doing the video. You should expect to see more videos coming out on this. It's going to be a video series called Rancor Flight School. We are reviving it, and it'll be me and several members of Rancor Squadron going through their builds. Probably just try and put out a video once a week. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.